Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find the link in the description and in the pinned comment. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Tonight, I want to talk about the recent Asteria campaign session because something very important was showcased there. If you haven't seen it, please check out the playlist in the description of this video. This video is going to contain spoilers, so there's your warning. When you play tabletop role playing games, there is never a dull moment because the world is alive. There is always something going on. The rest of the world is not paralyzed. When you carry out your actions as a player character, a few times throughout the years, I've had people that were accustomed to, how you say, playing tabletop RPGs as if they are board games or video games, perhaps even storytelling games. They take actions, but they think that the rest of the world is not moving forward. The non player characters are not carrying out their actions. They don't know that the machinations, the plans are ongoing, even though you are explaining that this is a world almost as if it were alive. It is pretty much alive within the fiction, to put it in a better way. It is fictional, and yet it is alive within that fiction. So you cannot think of yourself as if you are inside a tiny bubble, as if you are just separated from everything else. And that's when some major repercussions, positive or negative, can pull the rug from under your feet, can catch you unaware, can surprise you because you forgot about the rest of the world. But in this session, just take a look at it. Not only was there a heavy discussion, important discussion between the player characters about their course of action. Derek role playing as Risha. Risha was worried that if they were to die inside of the tower that they were planning to go into, the secrets, the knowledge that they have unraveled, that they have obtained, could be lost. This could have repercussions, not only if they get a total party kill and the new player characters are not aware of what is going on, for whatever reason related to the agendas or plans of others, there could be an important domino effect, either against you or in your favor. But Giovanni, role playing as Munin, also had an important point to consider. If they were to reveal this information, maybe now they would be especially targeted. What if the people that they considered potential allies, what if they were actually thinking to use this their advantage? What if they are still planning to use this right into their advantage? People change their minds. Now that Mr. R knows about the crucial information of the real nature of Toag and the threat of the Hornet clan, the Black Knights, potentially King Ralph. What if he decides to betray the player characters? Hey, look at them. They know about the nature of Toag and they go after the player characters, right? It's always a risk that you can that is no, it's something it's always a danger, a hazard that could occur because of revealing that information to the wrong people. And you never know how such information is going to be employed. So it was a difficult choice. They decided to take a double risk. They reached a compromise. Not only to reveal the information to potential allies, but also to go into the tower. So both risks were taken. There is also the possibility of further repercussions because now they have decided to enter the tower. Was it the wrong choice? Is it a death trap? Is there no escape? Is there no way to get out of the tower? We have we have to find out. We have to yet to see that. In realistic tabletop RPGs, there are those consequences. You fall down an oubliette, and there is no one that will help you, and there is no way out of there. If there is no tool, no spell, no nothing that can help you escape the oubliette, it could be the end of the player characters. That's something very exciting about those dungeons. What if you go beyond a certain area where there is no turning back? What if you interact with the environment or the non player characters in a way that completely blocks off another avenue or way to take within the adventure site? What if you are the architect of your own doom? That's why you are an adventurer. You take those risks. You go into adventures. In adventures, there is no certainty of survival or safety. So, overall, a very enjoyable session. And on the part of Sam role playing as Peter and David role playing as Odo, it also goes to show that even though they are more focused on exploring the dangerous adventure sites, they were also willing to put their everything that they know when it comes to discovering the truth and divulging important information within the city of Shark. Peter was also trying to find out those clues, those critical details about the sites, the Cursed Tower, the mansion. In the case of Odo, he was also trying to poke and probe to see if there was valuable information or clues to be gained from the social encounters. And he was always by Risha's side to serve as a bodyguard because the character Odo is, how you say, very fond of his little sister. He considers her to be blood related. So even if you're a fighter, if you're a thief that doesn't specialize in intrigue and diplomacy and politics, there is always something that you can do within the social encounters, within that most dangerous of battlefields, even as dangerous as any dungeon. So, like I said again, very enjoyable session. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was informative and entertaining. The next session is going to be on Friday the 13th because I think a couple of the players are going to be very busy, so we decided to move that to Friday the 13th. The adventure goes on. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the super thanks button. Take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, it's not about what you want your characters to do. It's about what your characters are doing. Once again, thank you and see you later.